So good morning everyone. Our dish for today involves a lot of vegetable. Vegetable as we know it are very nutritious, delicious, and it gives vibrant color to our food. So today we're making chicken chopsuey. So let's start off with the ingredients. So as we have here, we have garlic, at least 2 cloves of garlic, and then we have red onions. We only have a small amount of red onions because has much stronger flavor, unlike the yellow onions, which we also called as the sibuyas Tagalog. It has sweeter and more milder flavor. We also have here carrots. Carrots is rich in beta-carotene and vitamin A, which is very good in your eyesight. It has a saying that says 1 carrot a day helps keep glaucoma away. So you know glaucoma, right? So that's all. We have also bell pepper. Bell pepper is very rich in vitamin C. It also adds aroma to our dish. We also have the greens, which is our chicharo or pea in English. We also have here cabbage, cauliflower. So we also have young corn, which can be bought at any grocery store. It is canned, as well as our button mushroom, which is cut in half. Also, we have our main ingredient. Since we are making chicken chopsuey, our chicken, at least 1/4 chicken. Also, we have here boiled quail eggs. This is used usually for garnishing. We also have our flavor enhancer, our black pepper, and also our salt. So let's start cooking. So we're heating up here our pan. So first, we must put first our chicken. We'll boil it in, we add here a very small amount of water just to boil and tenderize the meat. There you go. We have to boil dry this until its natural oil draws out. So as you can see, the water is gone, replaced by the chicken's natural oil. So now we'll set this aside. We'll add a little bit more of the vegetable oil. Maybe a little, just a little bit. 2 to 3 tablespoons would be enough. Approximately, because I'm not measuring it, as you can see. That's enough. And then, we'll add now our garlic and our onion. Traditionally, some cooks would saute first the garlic, but as for me, I am sauteing both the garlic and onion together. Let's saute this until the garlic and onion tenders up. We can also use a pinch of salt, just to add to our ingredients, just so that it quickens the process of its it tenderizes the onion and garlic faster. Thank you. As you can see, the onion and garlic looks transparent. I don't want my garlic to go brown because I don't want that bitter afterward taste when you bite into your vegetable. So let's mix these ingredients with our chicken. So that is set. We'll add our vegetable, the carrot first, because the carrot takes time to cook, unlike the rest of the ingredients. So we'll add on carrots. Stir it up. I'm also going to add just a pinch of salt. Just so, because the salt actually acts as the catalyst to tenderize our vegetable. It draws out all the liquid from the vegetable. You could just smell the aroma of carrots and chicken sauteed together. Now, as you can see, the carrots is already tender, so we can add now our cauliflower. There you go. Can you see the color contrast of the vegetable? The whites from the cauliflower, also the orange from the carrots, gives you that vibrant, fresh color. Now we can add up our bell pepper. A small amount can go a long way. So never forget to spice up your vegetable. So okay, we can now add our button mushroom. It takes about 1 to 2 minutes for this to cook. After 2 minutes, we can add our other vegetable, since these vegetables are very easy to cook. We also now add our flavor enhancer, our Knorr chicken cubes. We'll cover this up to let it cook faster. And now we can add our last 4 ingredients that are easy to cook. First, our young corn or baby corn. This gives the vegetable a sweet taste to it. So it blends with all the texture that is in the vegetable. Next, our bell pepper. As I've said earlier, it gives our vegetable the aroma. Our chicharo or our peas. Lastly, our cabbage. As you can see earlier, our ingredients is just small, but when you combine them together, it's so plenty.
Bandiado yaman.
Pero manupot man. The aroma is so enticing. It has all the aroma of all the vegetable mixed up together. It's just so mouth-watering. At this point, since it is easy to cook, we only just wait for about 2 to 3 minutes to finish our dish. But before that, we will add our flour and water mixture. Just measure at least 1 tablespoon of flour. There you go. And then add a small water. Just small water. About maybe 30 ml. And then mix it up. You'll have this kind of starchy texture. Yes, there you go. This will help thicken up our chopsuey. So, as you can see, the cabbage turns translucent. So it is now ready for us to pour our flour and water base mixture. You can also substitute the flour with cornstarch. We'll put it small at a time so that we can manipulate how do you want your chopsuey to be thick. I'm so super duper hungry right now. I can eat all of this. We can still add more. You can always add a little bit more of the flour and the water solution, just so that it would match up the thickness you want your vegetable to be. As for me, this might just be, that's already good for me. So the dish is already cooked. For our last ingredient, we'll put in our quail eggs. There you go. So, plate up. It is really easy to cook our chopsuey. So, you can have it, for dinner or for lunch. There, our chicken chopsuey.
Good morning! Today, you are going to witness the different table manners that I will going to teach to you when you're attending a formal occasion like this. Table manners are rules of etiquette used while eating and as well as the appropriate use of utensils. First is you get the table napkin. Then place it on your lap. You should always remember, never put your elbows on the table or slouch because that is bad habit. We should always remember also that do not burp or cough when you are already in the table because it is one of the sin in the etiquette in the table manners. Since the chicken chop suey, which is the main course being served, we are going to use the bigger spoon and fork. We should remember that in getting food, we must scoop the food away from us. And you should only scoop enough from your spoon. Then place it on your plate. We should remember that in eating, if the food is large, we should slice it first using our knife. In eating, we should avoid talking while our mouth is full, because that is not the proper way of eating. After eating, place our utensils in top of our plate. Use our napkin to wipe our mouth. We should remember that napkin should not wipe the spills from the plate, as from the waiter pour some tissue to wipe the spill. The napkin should never be placed on the table after the meal, and it should be placed on our chair. Retouching in the table is a big no-no. We should excuse ourselves in the table. And we must go to the powder room to do our retouching. When our phone rings and it is an emergency call, we should excuse ourselves. Excuse me.